Evo vid. So look what I got. Valve caps. This is the mod that we've been waiting for the Evo. I'm just playing. So packaging came in yesterday. I was just talking about in the other video. Got myself some Mishimoto parts. This episode is sponsored by Mishimoto themselves, and so I went ahead and upgraded. My first thing I did was going to be upgrade my cooling system. So I bought a radiator and radiator fan and some hoses. So a quick little overview, like a radiator. So it's like a heat exchanger. So coolant goes through the engine, goes through the radiator, and what it does is it'll like help dissipate heat. So having this bigger and better radiator by Mishimoto is obviously going to perform a lot better than your stock plastic radiator that comes stock on the Evos. We also got alongside, Mishimoto was kind enough to send us some goodies. We'll show that in a little bit. I didn't know today was what do you call it, gardening day?
Yeah.
So you might hear some of the guys, you know,
doing
blow drying, or is that what it's called? Blow drying?
No, not blow drying. It's I think just blowing.
Blowing? Yeah. Well, anyways, so we'll come back to you guys. And we'll get some like a knife or something to cut this up and open it up and show you guys side by side comparison on how to on the radiators, and then also we're going to show you guys how to remove the radiator, the upper and lower coolant hoses, and what else are we going to do?
The fan.
Oh, and the fan as well. Correct. So we'll come back.
Okay, so we're just gonna remove the intake out from here. He has only 2 screws right there, and you just pop this clip off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, hold on a second. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you're done.
Don't need it no more. Well, bam, it's off finally. Okay, meanwhile David's taking off the clips on the bottom. This is 300 clips. We're gonna open the silicone. Damn, ricer.
Look at you.
Look at that. See that rally blue right there? Hoses.
Who puts this many clips, dude? Look at this. Look at that. That's not even. Still more to come.
I'll show them the clips in a little bit.
Yeah, please. Here's a junk car.
And now for the sponsorship bag, swag bag. Yeah, it smells like candy.
Does it really?
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's nice.
2 Mishimoto stickers. Put them on the Toyota. Side.
Almost there.
This. Choo. Alright, little coaster. For my water. It's so damn cold.
Who puts a screw within a screw? Under.
Already putting it to good use. That. And the lanyard. Don't need that. I'll give that to David.
And you keep all the stuff?
Yeah. Or obviously I'm gonna be able to keep this little penguin, right?
Yeah. Man.
Pretty much all of it. 2 stickers and a penguin. I like it. And the little coaster thing. I also forgot to show you the clips on. Almost got it out, right, David?
I'm trying to break it off now. I don't care no more. Hold on, it's coming out. Yeah, if you this is what happens when you have the stock. Look at this cover. I understand the cover. What I don't understand is all this. So I'm already like,
Yeah, show them the clips.
30 million of them.
Yeah.
And what makes it even worse is since I have these type where you have to unscrew it, right? But when you turn it, it's just spinning. You have to pry it here up while you're spinning so this can come off, because if not it just stays in place. It just makes life harder. So, I think I'm almost done. Nope, there's still another one over there.
Hey, that could have been on the 5 things I don't like about my Eagle.
If only I knew. Stay tuned for an updated video of why I hate my car now.
Alright, we'll be back. I realized why the bag smells all sweet and stuff. You know, this bag, when you open it, it smells like really sweet. You guys can't really smell it. Alright, you know why it smells sweet?
Yeah, because of the penguin, right?
No.
Oh, what is it?
At least I think it's because they're supposed to be leading in coolant, right? Where did that say that?
Oh, like
cooling products. And you know, like the coolant smells, sweet.
Like sweet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
so
right.
I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong.
Kind of like a funny, what do you call it? It's like one of those like funny jokes kind of thing.
Yeah, like an inside joke, I guess.
Inside joke?
Yeah. Anyways, we'll be back again.
I thought it was a thing. All right, so I already finished, removed the entire cover, as you can see, with the billions of clips, as I stated. So next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain the coolant. So to make it easier for the coolant to drain, you're gonna open your cap. But before anything, you want to do this with your engine cold. You don't want to do it hot, because then pressure builds up, and if you open this up, well, the pressure's just gonna squirt out of the radiator cap, and it's gonna burn you. So please do it when it's cold. Also, so I opened it, and then if we go down here, hold on, you can see what I'm doing, right? Right? Okay, so this is the drain, the petcock, so you can drain the coolant. This is a little knob. You can use pliers if you can't like just twist it, so you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and it's gonna come out through here. So got myself one of these little patents. I'm gonna drain it, and once it's fully drained, then I'm gonna remove the hoses, which is, give me 1 second. Huh? Yeah, I know, yeah. So this is the lower hose, this is the clamp. So once it's drained, I'm gonna remove this one for the lower hose, lower portion, and then on the part it goes up there, so that might be a little bit of an issue. And then this is your top hose right here, so the clamps right here, clamps right there. And then all right, and then there's 2 brackets here for the actual radiator, so here and here. And then for the fan, from what I see, is just 2 bolts, which is just here, and that should be it. And okay, so hold on, give me a second, okay? Let me go ahead and drain the coolant. See this guy? He's lazy. He's been singing the Pika song, sitting down enjoying the water and everything while I'm doing all this, instead of helping me.
Okay, you ready?
Are we ready? Where are those pliers at? Alright. You recording?
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't have any safety glasses, so this is not a problem. So this makes it worse. So I loosened it use these pliers because it was kind of a little bit tight. So I'm gonna loosen it right now and hold this thing.
Yeah.
And then you just open it slowly, so that way it just spills out slowly. Give me a second. Any day. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, there we go. Oh. Green coolant. Hold on. Let me open it more. There you go. Perfect.
Well, we'll be back.
Yeah, well, once it drains out, we'll be back. This might take a while, so maybe like a couple minutes, like 10 minutes. So we'll be back. Taking away.
Okay, so now we're gonna remove the bolts.
Brackets. These are the two brackets for the radiator, and I'm removing the bolts. Put them aside right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm removing the bolts for the fan.
Oh yeah, good one. Easy peasy.
So this is the fan. Oh, these are 12 millimeter, and these are 10s for the fan, and for this line right here for the breather hose, from the reservoir to the radiator. If you have one of these, it makes your life easier. Electric ratchet. Sorry.
Try more to the test.
And then now we're removing those. Okay. You leave the clamps there.
That hurt. Did I take this one out too or no?
Yeah. No, actually no. I'm just gonna remove it from right here. Just hold on, cause I don't wanna. Oh, careful. That's not good. Okay.
Raise it up.
It's okay. I'm gonna put my valve cover anyways. Oh, that's it, huh? Damn. Oh, okay, I see what the issue is. Hold on. You know what? Well, let me get down there. I have to remove the lower hose. Here. Okay. So we removed, okay, brackets, the cable for the breather tube, upper radiator hose, loosened right here the bracket for the fan. So now I'm just gonna go in the bottom and remove the lower coolant hose. Where's that? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I made the fan come out of place. Can you go from the top? Can you get the fan, please? Just lift the fan up a little bit. Hold on. Okay, there, you can let go now. You can come back down here. Because there's two holes that it falls into place, and I had it. And it was trying to fall onto. Like.
Okay, it looks like the cap is in a good spot.
Is it? Can you see what I'm doing or not? Yeah. What happened? Oh, what? Oh. Give me 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's a tip. When you guys are gonna remove even like any type of hose, like anything like that's, you know, any type of rubber hose or whatever. Damn, it's dirty in here. Any type of hose, you can get long like pliers like these, or the ones that can extend. Hold on, give me a second. Just as wide as you can, so that way you can wrap around the hose, and you're gonna twist it like this. Because sometimes when you're trying to pull it, they're like fused onto like the plastic the plastic piece from the radiator, or whatever other piece, right? So then it's just you're pulling and it won't come off, and you can risk breaking the plastic pieces because over time the heat makes them brittle. So if you turn the hose with like a, you know, pair of pliers or whatever, it'll break it loose, and then you can just twist and pull, and that makes your job a lot easier. So give me a second. Oh, these pliers are too small. You don't have a larger pliers, huh?
We have the channel locks.
Oh, the channel locks, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Sorry, this is better, the channel locks. Don't mind what I said. So can you see what on what I'm doing or no? For the hose? So
Oh, that's way better.
so see, so I grab it like this, a little bit tight, and then you just twist, and that already breaks it loose from the plastic piece, so that way you can just go like this while you're twisting and pulling out. And give me can you give me the rag just in case the coolant spills up?
Like there might be a little bit coolant in there.
So then, yeah, it's a little bit left.
Yes?
Yeah. Or bring me the hold on, give me a second, guys. Can you bring me something that's empty?
Toss some more in this way.
Hold on, give me a second.
That's a little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Careful, you're spilling a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I got it. I'll tell you when to get it. Is that a good spot for the camera?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, can you hold it like right there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. A little bit of coolant might come out. Still, that's just what's left. Just leave it to the side. Hold on, give me a second. Let it drain out. Alright. So a little bit's gonna come out, so I'm just gonna plug it with this rag here. So that way we could just pull it out.
Take this out so you can go at the rag.
Oh, that's right, huh? Forgot about the rag. There. Alright. So just use the rag, plug it in there, and the hose is free right here. So now, this is this module right here. This is what tells the car basically when the car's getting hot, when to turn on the fan. So you just remove. Hold on, it's a little stuck because it's been stuck here for a while. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Alright, that's taking too long. Can you give me my electric ratchet, please? It has a 10 on it, right? So I'm just gonna remove it. It has 2 bolts.
So there's a clip on that, on the fan.
It has 2 bolts, 2 10s, one right here, and one up here in the opposite side. So, just gonna go ahead and remove that, because that hits the intercooler piping, so that gets in the way. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And then, can you see where if I'm like...
Yeah, go up. Right there. Go up a little bit. Right there. You got it. No, go up, back. Up, down, right there. Cool.
Alright. Where's the bolt? Oh, it's over here. Alright. So now we have this free, so the fan should come out, right? No?
Yeah, but just
You know what? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Let me get the bolts. Where's the bolts? So we're just gonna remove 2 tons. 2. Should be. I think there's think these are 8. No, it's because I can't get in there. Never mind, they're 10. Where's the gun?
Psych.
Psych.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, the gun. I think they're 10. Nope.
Just
Nope.
kidding, nigga.
No, wait, it is a 10. He forgot that this
Oh,
is
that's a 12.
Wait, where's my 10? Sweet. Alright. So this will just give us more of a better clearance, and because you gotta take it off anyways, so whatever. So that's that. Is there another? Oh, stupid, duh. That's why it's not gonna come out. No, because it's attached to over here, to my intake. Okay, so what we did, it doesn't take too much. I mean, if you could probably maneuver it your way, I mean, like without taking this off, but I mean, I found this easier. This was just 2 10s, one right here, one right here. You do have the connector here. It connects right here, so careful when you pull this out. Make sure don't forget to take this off first. There's this right here for this bracket for the intake for the turbo. Can you see it right here? Okay, so this was the 10, so I loosened that up to just take it apart from here. So this up, out, and to the side, and the one. Oh, okay. That one's, I think it's a 12. Where does that 12 at? I have like all my tools scattered, so sorry. So here you go. Actually, set this aside over here. Oh, wow.
Okay, go.
All right. There you go. So this is kind of a pain to maneuver. You just gotta play with it, basically. I mean, this thing is heavy too, actually. Pretty heavy. Hold it. Heavy shroud.
Oh, it really is.
So the
Is the
Mishimoto.
other one lighter or what?
Yeah, see the one lighter. So yeah, so the fan, you gotta maneuver it. It's pretty tough because you just gotta kind of like go sideways, this way, whatever. But taking this stuff out, like I said, it's only a couple minutes, so helps out, and we got it out. So now what's left is radiator. Voila. Damn. So, oh, and this one actually, you know, it's funny because I never really touched my car, and from what I see from the previous owner, he had a coil rad. And I didn't even know this was a coil rad. So this is just a coil rad, just normal OEM fit. I think I'm probably gonna sell it. I mean, it has a little bit dings, but it still performs well. No issues whatsoever. So as you can see, it's still okay. And then, okay, we'll come back to you guys after when I take out the radiator and all the packaging parts out. And we took out all the parts from the new parts, you know, out of the packaging. So if you get a little closer or whatever. So this is a side-by-side comparison to the stock, you know, OEM style plastic radiator compared to Mishimoto's aluminum, and it's much lighter, and it's big difference, way much lighter. So that's that. As far as the fan, so this is a stock fan, Mishimoto's. So as you can see, it's a lot slimmer than the stock fan. And it's a lot taller. And the big difference is too, again, aluminum, very lightweight compared to a big old hunk of metal. So the only thing is with this is the module that is hooked up right here. So this is what tells basically the car, like I stated before, when the car is, you know, getting hot, when to turn on the fan. So the only thing you gotta do is so you're gonna reuse this. So you're just gonna take this connector. So has black and blue wires. For Mishimoto's has black and blue, so you know, black with black, blue with blue. They already have the little butt connector, so you can just put the wire in and then, you know, crimp it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the wire, or the connector I mean, and you're gonna reuse this and splice it into this, so that way this connector would fit onto your module. So we'll get to that step once we're there, but for right now we're gonna go ahead and install the new radiator onto the car, and we'll come back. Quick thing, I had almost forgot. So on the bottom of your old radiator, you have these little like inserts, like little bushings. Just pop right out. There's 2 of them, one on each side. So this is what goes in the bottom, so that way it keeps the radiator in place and it won't be like, you know, wobbly.
Find them yet? Those radiators in place. We're just gonna take the hoses off. We already took this one off with the one tab there.
So
and
now
we're just gonna take the second one off.
the other one's right. It's right here if you guys can see.
Oh, I see that.
See, yeah, that's the clamp. No, can you? Oh, you the camera's
If I'm in your way, I'll move.
no, it's okay. This one might be a little bit difficult. So putting on these hoses, well, we had like sort of a tough time, huh?
A little bit, only because the clamps are kind of hard to get in.
Yeah, only because of the clamps. It's like it was just. I feel like they were like too small, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to wiggle it slowly.
And you have to like wiggle them in, but it's easier to put the clamps like up to like right here. Put the hose in and then try to fit it over. But we got. Let me see if you can see. We got the one over there, and then this one. So far it's looking good. Not bad. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the connector.
So just cut them right here.
Like so.
Oh, my stripper stuff on. Where's the other cutters? Throw that to the junk.
So that's that. And then
Strip a little bit. Got that rubber.
according to him, he's an electrician.
Not a car electrician though.
Hey, wire's wire, right?
I guess. I guess so. I guess so. That's it.
So here's the fan. So the cool thing is it already has a little. Hold on, let me see if I can focus. So it already has a little things right here, so you can just put the wire, crimp it, and then these little plastic pieces is heat shrink. So once you have the wire in and crimped, you just put this over, and with the lighter you just heat it up, and it'll shrink like smaller, so that way you can protect the wiring from any, like, you know, water getting inside and all that. So
Okay, so blue to blue.
blue to blue and black to black. We didn't have a lighter, so he went and used the stove. So you see that? It's not supposed to look black like that. I mean, it's still fine, but he burned it too much. Again, if you guys need an electrician, don't call him. So now we're just putting electrical tape just to like really secure it. I'm thinking about either going and buying an intake, getting rid of this old intake right here. It's all like ugly. So I'm probably gonna buy an intake from
Oh, I hate to say it, she's cutting my stuff.
most likely Mishimoto intake, most likely. That and a Mishimoto oil cooler, because I have a stock one and I want to upgrade too. And then I probably after when I have that done, if I get enough likes, I'll get a bigger turbo. That's if I get enough likes. I'll
How many likes? 2 likes?
No, okay, not 2. It's gotta be what's like a legit like or
I think like since we're kind of small, I'd say 100 likes.
100 likes?
Yeah.
Hey, oh hell no. How about
What makes you feel comfortable?
if we get to 150 likes, 150 likes, and I'll buy a turbo. I'll go.
Who you buy the turbo? Me or you buying your own car turbo?
I'm buying my own car turbo. I'll go big turbo for 150 likes. If not, then oh well, I guess, right?
If not, then we'll take the turbo out.
Stupid. Okay, so we ran into a couple issues. As far for what we went through when we had the radiator inside and we were trying to put the fan. This was sitting, it was just moved over like this way. When we tried to line it up with the the tabs with the holes on the radiator, if you can see, hold on, give me a second. Right where my pinky's pointing, right there, that the fan is hitting the turbo, so it was hard to push it that way. So what Mr. Failed Electrician, Mr. Failed Electrician guy, hold on, I think I'm zoomed in too much. Oh, there you go, way too much.
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Failed Electrician right there, the electrician right there. Stupid. So you're gonna do something different, but okay. He had a great idea. So what we did is we mounted. Okay, radiator was in. Mounted the hardware onto the fan into the radiator. So 2 bolts here and then the 2 on the bottom. And we got all that sorted out. And then on the bottom, on the 2 grommets, let me show you. Hold on. All right. So these grommets were out of place. So when we had all the bolts bolted on, this was obviously sticking out this way. So what we did is just at that moment we were able to push the whole assembly, radiator with the fan, to the right, and get the grommets in on this side. Huh?
It's actually pretty sturdy, huh?
Yeah, it's really sturdy. There and there. But the thing is, where the fan was hitting the turbo, it bent a little bit of the fan, only the top part though, but it doesn't affect the fan blade or nothing like that. The fan blade is perfectly fine. It just barely bends it, just a tiny bit, but everything is sturdy and everything's fine. Oh, one thing to mention though, when you have that set, on this part right here, the radiator on the bracket, it sits nice and flush. But on this side, what I had another issue was the radiator will sit a little bit lower, so you would see a gap like this big. So again, what Mr. over here had a good idea. What was it, a 12 millimeter?
Yeah, we just put a 12 in there.
So right here next to your what's it called, your grommet, there's a little hole right here that's already threaded, and I don't even use it. I don't even know what bolt even goes there, because I just had the plastic cover as you guys saw. And what we did to lift it up, the radiator, is we got a 12 millimeter bolt and just hit it with the gun just a little bit, because if you see here, see how the bolt's hitting the radiator? We just did it enough, just a little bit. We put some foaming between the radiator and the bolt, so that way it won't make vibration noise or anything like that, or protection. But it acts as a what would you call it? It just lifts up the radiator just enough for the bracket and the radiator to have to be flush instead of having a gap like this much. So other than that, it's all finished, ready to go. Oh, another thing to mention, what's left is the module. Where's the module?
Oh, and also we put the rubber on the fan as well.
Oh yeah, so with the fan, we forgot to mention, there's what is it, rubber?
You can show this one.
Okay.
So
with the new fan, the Mishimoto,
We just put it around here.
You get this. You get this. This is a foaming thing, and on the fan you put it on the outer edge, just like all across 4 corners. That's to prevent any noise, like vibration noises and whatnot. So let's see. That's that. And oh yeah, where's the module again?
Where?
Okay.
The zip tie up.
So the module. This is what we're gonna do. We already got the connection. Where you want to mount this, what this is this tells, this is basically like a little computer telling the car when it gets too hot, when to turn on the fan. So you need to mount it. You can't mount this like here or anywhere like that. You want to mount it where it's like on the fan, so these little sensors can sense the fan. So this is where I'm going to mount it. I decided, give me a second. Give me one quick second. Would have been so much easier if I had a lift. So anyways, I'm gonna mount this module right here. And and another thing is on the fan, it doesn't come with like a little mini bracket for you to put that module in. So I'm gonna have to use zip ties to zip tie it on, so that way it can be sturdy. But like I said, it's gonna sit like right here, so just like that, and then put all your connections and it should be fine. This is the final product. As you can see, the aluminum, the hoses pops out really nice in the engine bay.